Hi, I'm Molly and welcome to today's practice. I've got a lovely classical core stability focus class for you. So helping you build your strength from your very centre, from that deep core muscle. It's going to support your balance, it's going to support your posture and your overall strength. So we're going to begin at the end of the mat. Meet me there when you're ready and let's get started. So coming onto your sit bones with your feet and knees at hip width apart, hands just lightly resting behind the hamstrings. Imagine you've got a piece of golden thread weaving from your tailbone through your spine and pulling you taller through the crown of the head. We're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to round through the spine, tucking the tailbone under, stopping when we reach the back of the pelvis. So coming into our pelvic tilt here. We want to find a C-shaped curve in the body, take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale, scooping through the tummy, we make our way back up to seated. Inhaling at the top and then exhaling, we repeat. So the tailbone tucks under, we roll back, not gripping too hard onto the backs of the legs. Inhale to hold, exhale, slowly lift back up. Good, let's find two more like that. Exhale, rolling back. Soft through the shoulders. Inhale, hold. Exhale, scoop up and lift. Good, last one, breathing in, breathing out, roll it back. And we're gonna hold this one here if we can. So staying as we are, really drawing in through that center. We're gonna float your right leg up into a tabletop position. So knee is stacked over the hip, shin is parallel to the sky. We slowly place that leg back down to the floor. Other side, left leg marches up. Exhale, inhale, place the foot down. Two more if we can. Right leg floating up. Try not to pull the chest forwards. Inhale to lower. Left leg, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And then scooping through that tummy, sit it all the way back up. Let's go again. Breathe in. Exhale, rolling back. So just keeping an eye on the pelvis here, making sure that as the leg lifts up, we're not twisting through the pelvis. Slowly place that foot down. Other side, left leg lifting up, exhale. Inhale, lower. Good, two more, drawing deeper through that deep core and pelvic floor. Last one, lift up. Foot comes back to the mat, good. Slowly come back up to seated. We're gonna take that one last time. An extra challenge now, arms are gonna reach off the legs. We breathe in, exhale, roll it back to your pelvic tilt. Maybe a little bit further if we can. Right leg marches into tabletop for 4. Place that foot down to the mat. Left leg lifts for 3. Place it down. Good. 2 more. We're nearly there. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, foot places down. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Gently stack it back up. Stretch those legs out. Bring them together. Scoop through the tummy and find your spine stretch forwards here to release that back. Breathing in. Breathing out. See if we can reach a little bit further. And then from here, start to peel yourself back. We're going to come into our half roll back now. So tucking the tailbone under, peeling back through the spine, passing through that tilt. We're going to hold now. Either stay where you are or the arms are going to lift with a breath in. Exhale, they're going to circle down and around. And then scoop through the tummy to sit yourself back up and dive into that spine stretch again. Well done. 3 more, rolling back. Tailbone tucks under, soften those shoulders. Arms lift with a breath in. Exhale, push them down and around. Scoop through the tummy. Lift up and over. So the trick is to not make that arm circle too big. The bigger we go with our circle, the less control we're going to have. Let's do 2 more. Rolling back. Inhale up. Exhale, push down and around. We lift. Exhale as we fold. Good. Last one. Rolling back. Arms float up, breathe in, keep that chest nice and still. Breathe out, circle the arms around. Lovely, sit it all the way up. And then dive it forwards into that last spine stretch and hold. Breathe in. Exhale, reach further if you can. And then gently sit yourself up. We'll roll down to the floor for a slow count of 8. So tuck in the tailbone under for 7. For 6, really take your time. 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Let your arms float overhead, landing in your full body stretch. And enjoy that release for a moment. Breathe in. Good. And breathe out. Well done. From here, come and float the arms down by the side. I feel like I've wriggled down my mat a little bit, so I'm just going to scooch down. We're going to put the feet on the mat. Hopefully we can start to feel those core muscles really waking up and working. We're going to continue to tap into that really deep abdominal muscle now with some simple little marches and progressions. So arms are down by the side, pelvis is nice and level, that core is already switching on and engaging. We're taking a breath in, and as we exhale, the right leg is going to float up into your tabletop position, and then inhale, come and place that foot back down to the floor. Other side, exhale, left leg is floating up. Inhale, we place the foot down. Keep going here. So just like we did in our pelvic tilts at the very start, making sure that pelvis isn't rocking from side to side, making sure that core is drawing in and supporting the shape of the spine. Let's do one more on either side here. Good. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. We're going to float that right leg up one last time. So bring it up when you're ready and hold it here. Now we're going to imprint the back. So think of sliding the back ribs down onto your mat to press that lumbar spine deeper into your floor. And then keep that connection as we float our second leg up to meet it. So we've got both legs in tabletop. We're going to come into some toe taps now. So pushing the right leg away, tap the toes to the floor, pick that leg all the way back up to tabletop. Again, left leg tapping down and coming up. So maintain that lovely right angle in the leg. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Good. Imagine that we're resting a marble on the front of the pelvis, and we're not going to let that marble roll forwards and backwards towards the belly button or towards the legs. It's going to stay right in the center of the pelvis as we continue those toe taps. Good. Now either carrying on as you are, or if you would like to progress this a little bit more, we're going to curl up through the head, the neck, the chest. So the arms are hovering by the side, and we're going to speed up those toe taps. Not going too quick, but taking that tabletop stop out of the middle. So changing quickly for 8, for 7, good, 6, 5, can we curl up higher, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to tabletop when you're ready, and then hug those knees in towards your chest. Well done. Maybe take a gentle little rock from side to side. Good, and then place those feet back down to the floor. So finding that lovely neutral setup again. Pelvis is level, that marble is in the middle, and our spine is neutral. From here, we're going to float that right leg up into your tabletop position once again. We're going to stretch it up towards the sky. We're going to find a little set of kicks. So we flex the foot, inhale as we slowly lower the heel down, and then point the toes, exhale, sweep it up to the sky. Again, we inhale to lower, we exhale to lift. Once more, inhale down, exhale kick, come back to tabletop and place that foot down. Good, other side, left leg lifting up, extend, flex, inhale lower, exhale lift. Good, not kicking too much so that the pelvis tips towards us. Keeping that lovely neutral alignment. Good, come back to tabletop, place the foot down. We're going to take that again, adding in that same curl up. So we peel up, arms are hovering by the side. Right leg comes into tabletop, we stretch it long. Flex the foot, inhale lower, exhale sweep. 2 more, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale down, exhale kick, come back to tabletop, foot to the mat. Last time on that left side, draw up. Extend, flex, inhale down, exhale lift. 2 more, and lift, well done, last one. And up, come back to tabletop, place the foot down to the mat. Lower the upper body down. We are going to come back to those kicks in a moment, but for now we're going to go into our bridge. So taking a breath in as we exhale, tuck the tailbone under. We're going to lift through the hips, squeeze the glutes, peeling the spine up. Hold at the top for a deep breath in, and then exhale, slowly lower back down to the floor. Good, inhaling at the bottom, and exhale, we'll repeat. So slowly peel that spine up. Thinking about that core at the very top so we don't overextend, so knit those ribs down. Inhale, and exhale, slowly lower. Good, 2 more, breathing in, breathing out, peel it up. Lengthen through the fronts of the thighs. Inhale at the top. Exhale slowly down. And on our final one, we're going to come into that bridge and we're going to hold it. So slowly lift, holding where we are. Now making sure that pelvis stays nice and level. We're going to lift just the right heel off the mat. So pick that heel up. Then from here, stand into that left foot. Right leg is coming up into tabletop. We stretch it long. We flex the foot, coming back into those kicks. We inhale down, point, exhale, lift. 2 more, down and lift. Well done. Once more, down and lift. Bring that leg back to tabletop. Bring the ball of the foot to the mat. Press the heel down slowly. The leg stays where it is. Left heel lifts. Left leg floats into tabletop. We stretch the leg long. Flex the foot. Inhale lower. Really drawing through that center. 2 more. Inhale. Good. Last one. And kick. Come back to tabletop. Place the ball of the foot down, press the heel into your mat, and then slowly lower yourself down to the floor from there. Well done. We're going to stretch those legs out. Arms are floating back. Find your full body stretch again. We inhale. As we exhale, arms are going to float overhead. We're going to peel up through the head, the neck, the chest. Hold it there. We're going to beat the arms by our side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower back down. Same again, exhale, we peel up, press that lower back to the floor. We pump the arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower. 2 more sets of this. Exhale, curling up, prepping for that 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, lower. Last one, exhale, curling up. Beating the arms, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower. From here, coming all the way up into our full roll up if we can, so arms float overhead. We peel up through the head, neck, chest, press the lower back down, keep squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Fold it forwards into that spine stretch. Good, gently start to roll it back again. Rounding through that spine, slowly, slowly peel back. Inhale, arms float over. Exhale, arms lift. Pressing down to lift up. Good, well done. Let's do 4 more of these. And if coming all the way up feels a little bit too much, you can always take any modifications that you need. So you could hold onto the legs as you're coming up. So as you peel up here, holding onto the edges of the thighs to help lift you. Just a little modification if we need it. Final 3. Now don't underestimate the power of your breath when that core starts to fatigue. Exhale, drawing deeper through that center. Good, last 2. Rolling back, inhale, arms float over. Exhale, lift. Well done, our last one, really nice work. Peel it back, take your time. Inhale, arms over. Good, exhale, arms float up, slowly, slowly lift from that core, lift up, find your spine stretch, breathe in, hold as you exhale. Good, and then gently bring yourself up to seated. Well done. To finish, we're going to bring ourselves round onto all fours. So meeting me there when you are ready. We're going to pop hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And we want to find that rib to hip connection, so zipping up through your center, drawing in through those lower abdominals. Keeping that core nice and strong, we're sliding right fingertips forwards along the mat, left toes back, and hold it here. Just making sure that we've not reached too far or we're not sinking in that support inside. We're going to lift and lower the arm and leg for 3. Tap everything down to the mat. Again for 2. And tap. Gorgeous. And 1. We're going to hold this one at the top. See if we can draw up through that core a little bit more. Hold here for 3, for 2, and 1. Tap down. Come back to all fours, other side. Left arm, right leg sliding out. We lift for 3, and tap. Good. For 2. And tap on 1. We lift and hold. Find that length, find that lift. Stay here for 3, for 2, And for 1, tapping down, come back to all fours once more on either side. Right arm, left leg sliding out, we lift for 3, and tap. For 2, try not to twist in that pelvis. For 1, we lift and hold. For 3, keep lifting higher through that core. For 2, and 1, tap down. Come back to all fours, our last set. Left arm, right leg slides out. Find that sense of length and center. We lift for 3, and tap. Good. For 2, and for 1, we lift and hold. For 3, for 2, and 1, tap everything down. Come back to your 4-point position, just tuck your toes under for me and send those hips up. Take your downward facing dog. Good, pedal through the feet here, right heel, and then the left. Right heel, and left. Good, press both heels down to the mat when you're ready. And then gently pop yourself onto your knees and sit it back into your child's pose. Sliding the fingertips forwards. Letting the head relax, breathing in and breathing out. Good, slowly bring yourself up to seated. Give your shoulders a little roll. Well done, and we will leave that quick core stability class there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're able to find those abdominals, feeling that work and strength coming from your center, and I hope you'll join me again on the mat very, very soon. Bye.